Hey, Serene and Simple Life peeps. I'm gonna give you a little walk around tour of my happy place. My happy place with Happy Haven. My daytime hangout. I move as the shade moves. Perfect. Asked the neighbor if I could borrow their shade. He said no problem. And of course you all know Happy Haven unless you're new. This is a 2012 Toyota Highlander that I lived in full-time for 14 months. Then I got a tiny home, and now we're back on the road again full-time. And here we are. An A-frame they're not using right now. I've got my own personal picnic table. Does it get any better than that? I put out my blinky lights at night to hopefully keep away the mice. I've got my lantern, citronella candle. Across the way is the showers and the bathrooms. I mean, is God in the details or what? It's a gorgeous day here in Michigan. And let's walk inside the Clam. I put this mostly up by myself. I did have the neighbor hold it as I popped the sides out. There was no wind, but for some reason it's just a lot of maneuvering. And if someone's holding the other side, the sides go out like, I don't know, in half the time, even though this is really only a 2-second setup. So what we got going on in here? Well, it's pretty simple. I've got a place here for my chair if I want to face away from the road. Got my windows, my coverings up. They tie outside. I've done a video on the Clam before, a couple videos. Look in the playlist. And right here, I was making breakfast this morning and just cleaned up the dishes. So, planning on doing maybe, I don't know, turkey, rice, stir fry today. It's some leftovers from when I was at Debbie's. I used her fridge for a few days while I was pet sitting. Then down below is just my cooking stuff. This is tennis shoes for work. It was raining a little bit the other day. And when I stay put for a while, I like to get bottled water because I drink more. That's another container, container with cooking stuff. Just paper plates. I've got a pot. This afternoon I'll use my fry pan. Here's my handy dandy mirror to put makeup on when I go to work, which I'm working about 30 hours a week. I will do a video on how that's going. And I've got trash in the back there. Nothing fancy. Everything I need. Right here, I can also sit and look out through the opening here. And a little bit ago I was sitting right here near the shade, right at the entrance. So here's another little perspective when we come out. See, pretty close to the neighbors here. He told me I could even use his awning. You've got to love campers. They are like the best, most generous people ever. They just went on a ride on, I don't know, maybe a Harley. I didn't really look. Maybe a Honda. I don't know. Just newly retired. He was a master mechanic, so he's living his dream too with his wife. And there we are again, the view. And down below is more campers over here. They have about 4 or 5 of these A-frames. They haven't used them in years. And now they're going to, I guess, refurbish them inside and start using them. They're going to place them throughout the campground. Campers down below. There's like 3 sections here. I may do a little walk around later. Not sure. Not sure exactly what I'm going to mention about the location, but this is Michigan. Michigan is beautiful. And there you have it. There's down the ways. I just couldn't be happier. Feeling so very, very blessed and excited to be working here for the summer to make a little bit more money so that I don't have to go in debt for my new tiny home, which there will be many videos on that if I decide to do a build. Haven't quite decided yet, but I will keep you posted on all that, and there'll be lots of interesting videos coming up of what I'm doing, where I'm going. Alrighty guys, just gonna hang out in the shade here for a while. I might do some reading. Got a couple books in here. Praying the promises of the Bible. I got my work clothes right here for tomorrow. There's all my bedding. This is pretty well empty now. I do have the 2-drawer unit. It has product in it on the bottom, and on the top is food. Papers that I'm gonna go through while I'm here, or at least I think I am. My shower bag and towel right there. More product for Say It Display It to fill orders. So if you wanna order anything off of Say It Display It, I'm filling orders while I'm here. And that bag right there has papers and binders to go through. Of course, this is my 6-drawer unit with clothing. And there's the view. We've got lists to live by. And then this is a newest book, The God Wink Effect. I think Mary just sent me this. I can't remember. Mary, did you send me this? Or did my sister send me this? Anyways, I'm excited to read that. 7 Secrets to God's Signs, Wonders, and Answered Prayers. Well, this sure is an answered prayer. And every time I think about it, I want to cry. Thank you, Debbie, for having me up here to visit and helping me, knowing that they were hiring here. Oh my gosh, the same day I arrived, I got the job. If that's not God's perfect timing, I don't know what is. So, all right, a little more later. It was a hot one today. I am now headed down to my friend Debbie's that lives here in the summer, goes back to Arizona in the winter. I'll put her video that I did back in Arizona in the description. That is, if I remember. Yep, she's got the best of both worlds. Arizona in the winter and Michigan in the summer. It is definitely a hot one today, but it's beautiful this evening. I'm headed down to her place because I have been doing a little cat sitting for her. Not sitting, just feeding them. It's really been nothing. And while she's been away for a week. And I have some fresh turkey in her refrigerator, so I need to pick that up, and I'm gonna do a little turkey rice and lima beans. It's a beautiful place. I think there's like 500 campsites. There's 3 different areas. Plus, of course, there's the campers that come every summer. They've got everything from churches to band camp to cheer camp, football camp. And this is Debbie's Street. I don't know what the name of it is. Debbie's Street. And she lives not too far down here. And this is the road I take every day to work. I love walking to work. I feel like I'm getting some steps in that way. And walking off the meals that they provide for us. We're able to eat during our shift or shifts, and that will be in an upcoming video. I'll tell you what I did and what the job entailed and everything about it when I am done with the season. And I'm also going to I'll do a little walk around tour here for another video. I don't want to make this one too long. It's Debbie's place with the In God We Trust flag. Adorable. I parked on the other side of her home from the driveway for a few days when I first got here. And we're going to do a tour of Debbie's other home here, so stay tuned for that, and please subscribe, click the bell, and give this one a thumbs up. And time to cook up a quick meal. Woo! Jackery's been a lifesaver today. And here is the meal concoction. Gonna fry up the turkey. I microwaved this the other night, so I'll just throw this in the pan, mix up with some lima beans, and we are good to go. It's dump time. Dump, dump, dump. Not too much rice left. This was really tasty, even though it's microwave. And whatever I don't eat tonight, I will put back in this bowl, put the plastic bag on it, take it back down to the fridge, and have it for lunch tomorrow. Want some turkey with your limas? That's like coffee with your cream, right? The turkey in about 5 minutes or less. The other night I had a turkey patty. And now I'm gonna sit here in this chair, not the picnic table, because I want a back. And yep, just gonna call it a day. Hope you enjoyed this little walk around of my campsite. I'm so excited. We'll be here for a couple months. And blessings in your day, and joy in all your camping and cooking and walking adventures. Joy in the journey. Later. The view, the necessary fan, the pillow to prop my feet and legs, and dinner. Blinky's all ready for tonight. Woohoo! Day is done.